Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Better Presents, and we're back in the Minecraft server here, and today we're going to be doing something to deal with some issues we're having as far as things building up. So you can see here now, I only have blocks of iron in this chest here, and each block is 64. Well, I had to manually do that to this one. As you can see here, I've manually turned it all in. Well, that's kind of an annoying thing to have to do, truth be told. It's pretty time constraining. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why I was so lazy. Don't need to be that lazy. I have this dirt. Oh, I know I have the dirt. Anyway, so I came up with a little design here to turn stacks of 64 bars into blocks of 64s. That obviously saves a lot of space, and I don't have to deal with, you know, swapping this out for just now. Eventually, when we switch everything over to Applied Energistics 2 or 3 or whatever the hell it's at now, it's considerably different than it used to be, though. That's the biggest thing. We're gonna have to switch everything back over. Do we even is ME cable still in this thing? I don't even know. Is that ME cable? They completely changed it. Yeah, they may have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some serious looking into the changes that Applied Energistics 2 has brought in with its newest release for 1.70, because the mod author changed everything pretty drastically. But this game's not just about doing things that way. So, you can see here I've added a few more deep storage units. I haven't used them just yet, but things like marble. And I'll tell you about where all my power is going to. I found the answer to that question mark. Yeah, it's my own stupidity. So what have we got? What have we got here to deal with the condensing of bars into blocks? Well, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward here, guys. Nothing too special here. So what we've got here is a transfer node going into a cyclic assembler from thermal expansion. And a cyclic assembler, think of it as an auto crafting table. You give it a blueprint, which in this case is 9 ingots iron, and you can see that right over here. Well, there's a schematic block right here. You build the schematic that you want the crafting table to. Think of this just as a crafting table. You make exactly what you want in this crafting table. You put the schematic in here, and then you basically just automate the machine to do what you're asking for. And for basic things like this, it's brilliant. It's one of the best machines in the entire game for this. I love it. So, pretty straightforward here. That's just power. The ingots come in here. We've got a filter and a couple of speed upgrades just to keep the machine going quickly. We dump it into the cyclic assembler. The cyclic assembler simply just transfers it back into this case. It's very, very basic, very, very easy to understand, and very simple. I'm sorry about this, guys. The texture, it's not my fault. It's incompatibility with these machines. I'm sure Sonic Ether never really had planned for it to be used in worlds like this. But anyway, this one's doing copper and making me blocks of copper. It's making them into Industrial Craft 2 blocks of copper. I guess that's just the default choice. That wouldn't be my first choice, but we're not going to complain about it. So I've got another one here set up. I'm just going to show you guys how to make this really quickly for gold. Alright, we're going to stick that on there. We're going to take a gold ingot and a filter. I'm going to stick the gold ingot in there. I'm going to stick the filter in there. Some speed upgrades. I'm going to go over here to the schematic. Alright, and that's going to make us a block of gold. We're going to take a blank schematic and put it up here. We're going to click the check mark. That now has encoded that to this, as you can see. Alright, she's already got power, I believe. Yeah, she's already powered up. And, boom. Okay. And we simply have to just turn that back around. Simple as that. Now, let's take a peek inside of here. It's being made into golden blocks. You'll see that number continue to grow up. 32. 35. This is the thing that slows it down now, basically. The cyclic assembler is doing its job. Takes the iron ingots in, turns them into golden blocks. Yada, 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 yada. So we're going to go back to the nether now, because we need to see about some things in the nether. Let's just do one last check on this chest before we leave. Yeah, see. I can explain to you exactly why I'm starting to get these stupid things back again, even though they should not be coming in here. And it's this guy's fault, the Ender Quarry. So I've set up an Ender Quarry to help with automation a little bit. Ooh, Hellwood. Okay, that's good. Oops. Or with resource gathering, right? But the Ender Quarry, and we'll go to that next. I'll show you guys the reason why I'm in such a situation with this power. So I've, oops. Ow, I can't go in there. Please don't wither me to death. Wow, that was close. Okay, I can't go in there because I currently have those nether star generators working. Oh, you can't even get close to it. I'm gonna drop dead. Oh, God. Oh, that was a little too close there. Okay. Let's, I'll just show... That's the danger of these nether star generators. Can't really have them set up anywhere nearby. Because this thing was running out of power so regularly, and it's my own fault, I just set up these nether star generators just to, with a chest of nether stars, just to keep them going for an extended period of time. I reduced the machines down to these ones, from these ones here that make the huge amount of power of 2.56 million, down to these ones that make... They're not even working. Okay, that's not what I intended. That means that this thing is the only ones that are using up the nether stars. Yeah, I don't want that being the only one to work. There we go. That's better. There we go. Okay. This thing doesn't have enough output to deal with the draw, so it's allowing space in the system for these ones to actually function. But anyway, the whole purpose of this is that it'll just take some nether stars, throw them into these generators, keep the power going. I know this is very creative mode cheated in, and I should just put a creative mode block, a creative power block, truth be told, if I'm going to be doing that kind of crap. But it's just because I couldn't figure out what was causing the power drain, and then I did. I have solved my power drain issue. Well, I haven't solved it, I've discovered it. Let's take a look at the farm. It looks like it's going well. Everything's working well. We have a lot of essences. But let me show you guys why my power is where it is at. So you can see here we have our regular quarry. They don't draw very much. Regular quarries are fine. Everything's good about regular quarries. This guy's got to be getting close to the bottom now. I mean, like, seriously, got to be getting close. And over here, whoops. How's this guy going? Is he still running? Yep. He's got to be getting close to the bottom too. So we've got those two regular quarries running, right? But regular quarries have a lot of flaws. They're slow, they don't... yeah, let's just be careful in here, because bam and bam and bam. Oh, I'm still in creative mode. Whoops. Well, you know what? Maybe I don't want to get blown up right now, so... Okay. Careful. So here is the Ender Quarry. You can see how hungry it is. Look at that. What is it using there? 3 million. Over 3 million, 3.7 million, something like that. It's using over 3 million RF a tick, guys. A tick. 3 million RF a tick. But you can see here, look at how fast it mines. The middle number there is the depth. I think. X, Y, X, Z, and Y. Yeah, so Y... Well, that doesn't make any sense. 1541, or 1514 by 13... Yeah, the middle number's got to be the depth. Which is odd, because it's not how it is on the map. But that's fine. Yes. He's got it set up here as X, Y, Z, which makes sense instead of X, Z, and Y. Alright, so we've got... You can see how fast this thing mines. I mean, it mines unreally fast. We'll just watch it for a second here. And it only finds items that are useful. Now, I'm sure there's a way to set it up to filter out some of this crap. Like cobblestone, for example. I had to add deep storage for cobblestone. Oh my god, did you see that? That was actually essences. I didn't think they were in my world. Excellent, we've got essences. That's really good news. But I just want to... I'm going to go into creative mode, guys, because I got to show you. Well, I don't need to. I have a jetpack. I need to show you just how freaking... Let's just get to the surface. I need to show you guys just how far that is mining. There we go. That'll keep the stinky people away. So with the old Ender Quarry, the Ender Quarry is a extra utilities item that is basically low lag. Okay. So the way it works is, unlike this thing over here where it actually digs a hole into the world and it keeps every one of these chunks loaded at the same time, the Ender Quarry only keeps the chunk loaded that it's working in. All right. There's no physical mining drill like the regular quarry. Okay. Instead, there's just a particle fountain that you'll see, you know, bunch of particles going up. And the way it works is it basically looks through a individual block and it mines, instead of mining like on the X and Z plane, it just mines straight down. It finds a block, mines all the way down to bedrock, and then goes to the next one. And it only works in chunks. So it'll do a chunk, and then once that chunk's finished, it'll go on to the next chunk. And once that chunk's finished, and so on and so forth. And that way, what it does is it reduces lag considerably. There is no lag. Because it's only keeping one chunk active at a time. Whereas this thing's keeping like 64 chunks. Or 128 chunks. Or 256. Or whatever it is. Plus down. You know, all this big gapping hole that it leaves in the world. This thing takes items from the world and replaces them with dirt. So I think we could actually see that if we just... dig down a little bit here. Let's move in, and then one more move, and we'll look down. It may not have actually come to this chunk yet. Truth be told. And I'm not 1000% sure exactly how it works, because it seems like it's collecting cobblestone, but they would be collecting a lot more cobblestone than that if it was actually just looking for the cobblestone. Wouldn't you think? But it is getting a lot of cobblestone. But you can see how fast it's working here. And this is mostly this guy right here. So the reason why my power network is being absolutely butchered is I put an Ender speed upgrade on it. Ender Quarry speed upgrade. Let's not get shot. And an Ender fortune upgrade. Now, obviously, these two were cheated in because I was like, hey, you know what would be really awesome if I could make this thing work faster and give it some kind of an upgrade. So I did. So, little cheaty, I know. But what happens is this thing, let's bring it up. Ender Quarry Fortune Upgrade 3. I want you guys to see this. Oh, Christ. Piss off, I was busy. Asshat. Let's try that again. So, Ender Quarry Fortune Upgrade. Power Drain Multiplier, 80 times. Ender Quarry Speed Upgrade, 80 times the power drain. So, that's why this thing is using 3 million RF a tick. Because I have set it up with these two stupid bastards on the side. So, well, I mean, that's what's gonna cause that. So, that's why I had that big power issue. So, when these two quarries run out, they look like they're running kind of slowly. Did we lose power? No, we still got it. When these two quarries run out, I'm going to remove them. But I want to show you guys just on the map. Let's do it outside so I can actually visually show you. I want to show you the map, the size of the Ender Quarry's mining radius that it's currently doing. All right. So let's assume the Ender Quarry starts right about here, at this grid right here. Okay, just north of the spawner. All right. It is mining out to this stone line right here. Okay. And then if you look down the map here, excuse me, this stone line. Okay. So there we go. It's mining from here to here, all the way to, here we go, all the way to here. See that little stone line there? So take a look at that size of an area, just to give you an idea. Okay? Give you an idea of the size that is currently mining out. That is larger than even a Quarry Plus. And I bet you I could keep going with it. I have no need for that. I bet you I could keep going with that. I could make it the size of the entire place, I'm sure, if I wanted to. Let's just check in on these guys, see how we're doing. Nothing is... Oh, no, things are spawning. Let's see if we can get through a look through the glass here. There we go. Oh! He blooted it up. It seems like it's having a hard time gathering stuff. Are things getting stuck in a limbo? Could be. Let's just watch for... Yeah, it's all getting stuck in some kind of limbo between the two chests. Well, we don't need that happening. Is it sucking this crap in or not? It is not. Why is it not working? What the hell is going on here? Oh, I didn't even know it collects essence. It could be full of essence. It's definitely not sucking stuff up, though, for some reason. Whoa. Something's gotten clogged. So that's what happened. Is it sucked up something that it can't process. Or we're full. Okay. Alright, so let's go and fix that issue right now. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I found the problem, guys. Seems that lapis filled up and it was blocking the transfer pipe. Because instead of finding a new home for it, it simply just crammed it all into here. So we need to make one of those cyclic assembler thingy jiggers. I was hoping to go to the Nether today, but I guess that'll be for next episode. Ooh, sandstone. I didn't even plan out sandstone. Alright, looks like I've got a few things to work on here. So I'm going to set up a cyclic assembler compactor. Is redstone going to be needed too? Yeah, probably is. For lapis here, because apparently I've got an issue with lapis. And probably should stick... Yeah, it's going to start collecting a lot of sandstone and sand. Probably should start sticking a filter to throw into a chest some sand and such. Didn't think of that either. Alright guys, well, I've got a few things I got to build. And I will see you guys in the next episode, where hopefully I have that stuff finished. And then we can go to the Nether and check in on the Nether quarry. Alrighty? So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode of Evan Better Presents.